What's up, everyone? Uh, just going to make a short video here talking about one of the upgrades that I've done here just today. Posted a question over on a Rampage Facebook group that I subscribe to, and asked the question if there are any dog bones available for the Rampages that aren't, factory, which are these, chrome ones that they supply us with. You run into the higher horsepower motors, and you run risk of twisting stuff off, either the drive cups or things like that. So, wanting to make sure that all the components that I purchase are going to withstand the drastic increase in torque that this OBR motor puts out. I wanted to make sure that these are not going to be a weak link per se. So, in asking the question, I asked, are there any viable options to the dog bone problem, or not really a problem, but dog bone question that I had. So, guy replied back to my original question and said, I've got some available, and they will work with the Rampages. The original question I asked was whether or not there were viable options, of course. But I'd also mentioned that I'd seen a video on YouTube where somebody was using somebody else's dog bones for another brand of vehicle, and I could not remember who the manufacturer was. And this gentleman came back and he said they were made by MCD Racing, which I said cool. And so we talked a little bit, and come to find out he's just a few hours from where I live, and worked out a deal. And I bought whatever he had left for these dog bones, and installed them. And lo and behold, they claim that they're 133 millimeter length, and the dog bones that come with the Rampages claim to be 135 millimeters. Well, if you compare the two end to end, they are almost identical. Now, the parts that I purchased were these here: the MCD Racing original parts, 1/5 scale, and they are these here. So they are the dog bones for the Evo Sport. Not really sure which vehicle that is, but a quick Google search will provide that information for just anybody that's wanting to know. But the major difference is not necessarily the length or anything, but the overall diameter of the dog bone shaft itself compared to the chrome one, or the factory one of the Red Cat, is significantly larger. I've got these installed back here on the rear end. I don't have them installed on the front because the fronts are Velocity CV joints, but I don't know if you can see the difference. And luckily I had another one in hand, but the difference is you can't really tell the difference too much, but I can tell you they are larger, and the links are identical from what I can tell, and they are direct fit. So that is the major upgrade that I've done so far. It's just replacing the dog bones with something going to be a little bit stronger than the factories, just because the diameter is going to be, you've got more material in the shaft itself than you do from the factory. So anyway, other than that, just doing some winter maintenance on it, cleaning the air filter, things like that. One of the things I don't know if you saw or not, but I went through and loomed all of the servo leads going into the servo box itself. That is just the loom itself is stuff you can buy on Amazon or whatever. Stuff I use is this here, braided sleeving, 1/4 inch, 10 feet. I'm not exactly sure how much I paid for it. It's been a while. I used it for my large hexacopter that I have when I was building it. So I had another bag of it. I decided to just loom up the wires, clean them up a little bit. Just use some heat shrink tubing on the end of it. It's very, very easy to do. Other than that, nothing. Just, waiting for a nice day. Come out and run it. So, anyway, everybody have a great weekend. Talk to you later. Bye.